I have to find a papaya.
I'm just talking tough. I have to talk tough and amp myself up for this thing tomorrow.
I got you.
Come on, it's papaya time. There you go. Papaya.
Is it?
That's
It's
your
huge.
papaya.
Okay.
Well, you get 2 halves.
Oh, look at all these fruits.
Yeah, I know, look at
And then I'm gonna pan over to you.
Yeah. Lemon. Okay, let me see. Yes, look at that mint. My mint is nicer than your blueberries. My mint can take your blueberries any day. Do you want raspberries? Here come the strawberries.
And I'm gonna check out the papaya situation.
Well, hi everyone. Welcome to Cooking with Carl and Baking with Becca. We're super excited to have you with us today.
Fruit salad battle.
Fruit salad battle, and I'm going to win, Carl.
We'll see.
We thought we'd be a little bit interesting today, so we're going to give you a savory salad and a sweet salad. You can tell who's who because I'm doing the savory.
And I'm very sweet.
Of course he is. I'm the umami girl, so it's all good.
Yeah.
So today for our salads, we are taking each other on with a watermelon feta salad. And what's yours, Carl?
It's like a papaya bowl
A papaya bowl.
with a special sauce.
Well, I have a lot of confidence in my watermelon feta, so we're going to see how this goes down. I think I'm going to win, though.
I think it might be a close tie.
A close tie? Okay. We'll see. All right, so we're going to get started. I'm going to tell you the contents of my salad, then Carl will tell you the contents of his. You can cook along if you wish, or you can just wait and see. I know, look at this mother watermelon thing. I can't say what else that was going to say there. That's not right. So let's cut that. So look at this watermelon, it's huge. Okay, so my salad contents are, of course, this giant fresh watermelon that we got from the fruit market down the street.
Yeah.
You can also pick up in any of your local grocery stores. This thing, when you pick it up, Carl, how many pounds is this? Like 10 pounds?
At least 200 pounds.
At least 200 pounds. Well, you see, I'm like apparently a tank. So 200 pounds on the watermelon. I've got one really nice lemon that I'm going to use for lemon juice. I've got fresh mint, which you can find either in your garden, in the grocery store, or in a fruit market, again, which is where we were. And then feta cheese. So feta cheese for us today, it was a little bit more expensive. The reason why is that I went for the sheep's milk feta because it's got like a creamier texture than regular fetas. That being said, you can get a cow's milk feta for much cheaper if you wish. It'll just be a little more firm in the texture. And of course, I've got some olive oil, and that's it for mine. Simple.
And your lemon,
Oh yeah, my lemon's here. Yeah, I talked about this. No, I'm just gonna put that in my mouth, really.
I thought these were communal fruits for our
communal fruits for my mouth.
I gotta wash them again though.
That's okay.
Maybe once you get chopped in there. For me, I'm gonna, in theory, I've never cut a papaya before. I watched a video today. I'm going to cut it and skin it, and then I'm going to scoop out all the little seeds, and I'm going to use that bowl to hold sliced up bananas, sliced up strawberries, blueberries, the raspberries, we'll see. And I got, I brought these from home.
What did you bring from home?
Well, I love pomegranate, what do they call them, pibs?
Oh yeah, pomegranate seeds.
But you can get them frozen now, and they're already separated, so you don't have to get your fingers all stained red. And so those will be nice. And then I was even thinking, top it with something crunchy like a nut. But what do you think?
I'm into nuts. It's okay. I don't have an allergy, so if you don't have an allergy, you can add a nut for crunch. I don't think it'll be too much at all, especially with your special sauce.
What about poppy seeds?
Poppy seeds would be alright. Yeah, you can give it a go. Yeah.
We'll see. Let's see how fancy we want to get.
Poppy seeds, sesame seeds. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a taste contest, so I encourage Carl to be very adventurous. And very adventurous, and we'll see whose turns out the best. Carl, I think you should add everything in. Poppy seeds, nuts.
Just on top, like
maybe a little charcoal.
Ooh, really?
Yeah,
that was a big thing for a while. It activated charcoal.
Oh, God.
I don't want to eat that. I'm going to rinse off stuff.
Go and rinse
your mint. You can start chopping.
You're the best.
Be careful.
I'm going to try this.
With this, yeah.
So, pro tip, with a giant watermelon, take it super slow. If you have something to anchor underneath of here, you can put a tea towel, but this is pretty heavy, so
you can slip, right?
You can slip, and that's the key with giant watermelons.
And giant knives.
And giant knives. Remember our theme of giant knives that we always work with here. Does anybody have a pro tip on watermelon cutting that they want to share with me right now?
It's going to be juicy.
Anybody at all?
Be careful.
Be careful. Yes, all right, that's a great tip. And is anybody growing watermelons in their garden this year?
Candle.
Oh, yum. Okay, that'll be delicious. All right, so I'm going to start with like a stabbing motion.
Whoa.
Not that I have experience, but what I am going to do is come straight down this way, very slowly, and then I'm going to kind of ratchet it off to the side. So I'm going to turn this against my body and come down on the side this way. Just because this watermelon is so large, I don't want to be making multiple cuts. So I'm going to be turning it. It's probably going to be very unevenly cut, but I'm okay with that as long as I can get into the inside. So this is very juicy. There we go. Mission complete. Look at the beautiful watermelon here. Now, you can get pre-cut and pre-cubed watermelon. The reason why we got this is because when you do get a beautiful full watermelon like this, and you've knocked on it for the hollowness, I'm sure many of you know about that trick.
Oh, what's the trick?
You knock on a watermelon, if it sounds hollow, it's not overripe.
Really?
That's the trick that I know. But I mean, does anybody have any other tricks that they use to figure out whether a watermelon's a good watermelon or not? Anybody?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so it's the sound.
It's the sound. For me, it's the sound. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut this down the middle. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice this up so I can cube it. So this is going to take me, I know, it's a
I
monstrosity.
just want to eat it.
No,
There we go.
you can eat it after the salad.
Okay.
All right.
You're making a real mess.
I'm
eh?
making a real mess. That's just my style, guys. We know this already.
Let me back this up and we can get me cutting.
Yep, so Carl's going to go ahead and start cutting. I'm going to just slice along the bottom of my watermelon like this. So Carl, how are you going to cut your
I
papaya?
don't even know what I'm doing. So I'm going to go right down the middle.
Sounds like a theme. All right, so yeah, you go down the middle.
Oh,
Here
so
we go.
I didn't know how to tell if these were ready, but
That looks
this is a
good.
funny looking fruit. eh?
It's the seeds are not too appetizing looking.
No,
Some
they
people
look
really
like
love
little
them.
Fish eggs. You can eat them?
I don't eat the seeds. I don't know. Maybe you can. Does anybody know about papaya seeds?
Big spoon.
Giant knife.
Well, I mean, they're not poisonous though.
No, no, no. I would definitely assume
Let me
not.
try
I mean, apple seeds technically are poison. They technically have arsenic in them, but I mean, it doesn't affect you unless you're eating a ton of them.
They're not good.
They're not good, so don't eat them. Pro tip: put them in the salad, Carl. That's sort of add a little texture
They're
and flavor.
a little bitter, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just scoop.
Yeah, you scoop.
Yeah.
So while you're scooping, I'm just gonna slice
Oh,
out
that's nice and soft.
my watermelon here and set it on my board. It's gonna be a pretty juicy mess and monstrosity on my end, but that's okay. Juicy is just delicious. I'm not gonna worry too much about the seeds in my salad.
I don't mind
can.
watermelon seeds. I know you can get them now without it, or
You
those
can.
white seeds that
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
chew through. I've got that kind of scooped out.
Good.
Apparently, papaya is very high in fiber.
Really?
It's supposed to be a really good one.
Okay, let me just taste this watermelon. Carl, you wanna taste what you're up against here?
Okay.
I'll leave my mask on, you take yours off. Step away.
Hmm.
Good?
That's a good one.
You see? You're
Tastes
in
like
for
something.
it today, Carl. You're in for it. Here we are. So I'm going on the other side. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. What I may do in the beginning here is just put this stuff into a bowl right away to get it off my board. So I can do my much more beautiful chopping in a few minutes.
This is soft.
Is it soft? Looks really good,
I
Carl.
don't even know if I've ever had a papaya.
You've never had a
I
papaya?
probably have.
It's got kind of an interesting, like almost, I don't want to say like a cheesy texture, but it's got a really interesting pithy texture.
Pithy. That's a good word.
Yeah.
So I'm going to dump all this caviar.
All right, you dump your
What do you
caviar
think about
into the bowl, Carl. Into the bowl.
Oh. Should I skin it?
Share it with Becca.
Yeah, yeah, that's it, right?
They were not too tasty.
Yeah.
Okay, so how would you go about skinning
So
it?
listen, if you want to skin it, you can get an actual peeler and skin it. But because you're using it as a boat at this point, I would just have people eat it like
Out
eat it
of the boat.
Out of the boat, yeah. Because you've already cut it in half now.
You could just, because it's so soft, right?
Yeah, I
guess
agree.
You could just spoon it out.
You can just spoon it out. I'm going to set this off to the side. I'm going to scrape that out later with my little spoon.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
I'm going to try this.
Okay, you try it. I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to slice these up into manageable pieces.
It is an interesting too. Not very sweet.
No, it's not a super sweet. It's like an avocado kind of weird, but a fruit.
Hey, that's new for me.
So yes, very unique. All right, so I'm going to start to put a few more of these on my board. And what I want to do with the watermelon, and what you want to do with the watermelon when you're working with it, is that you want to make sure it's in manageable pieces. They don't have to be perfect. Some people like to have perfect cubes. This is me. They're going to be unique, kind of little hexagonal
So
cubes.
you're doing traditional, like a bowl salad.
I am doing a
People
bowl
can-
of salad. Hey, Randy. Yeah, so we're gonna do like a whole bunch of different things here. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna actually start cubing this. So you're gonna see me cutting it into slices. I don't know if you can, Carl, can you bring the camera?
I'm getting
No, you
nervous here.
can't.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
you
win.
should get that.
You're gonna win the fruit salad competition.
I don't know about
I
that,
don't know.
Carl. We'll have to see. So you can see here now, I just cubed it into these like cute little pieces. They're not perfect, but they're cubed. So in they go into the bowl. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. Do you want me to hold it for you
No,
with
no,
what you're
no.
doing?
I'm just gonna slice some bananas. I'm sure everybody's
Okay.
done that before.
So just cubing away, you can see again, I'm not minding too much with the seeds. I will push some of those things off to the side, but I'm not panicking over the seeds, just kind of putting them in.
You got a really good one.
Yeah, oh man, this watermelon is awesome. It's so, you can tell, like when it's juicy and kind of
Look at the spread we got going on.
luscious.
Yeah.
Oh, I love watermelon.
This was a good idea.
Yeah.
Nice change from cooking all the time.
It was such a good suggestion, whoever made that suggestion. Now, what I do want to ask is, does anybody here ever salt their watermelon?
Is that what would be the benefit?
Well, my grandmother used to salt her watermelon. It's how she used to eat it. She said that's how she came up and how.
Tastier?
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. Is this like a oh no, that's
No, that's gonna be my bowl. So,
Okay.
so I've got a special sauce that I'm gonna make out of yogurt
awesome.
and honey, and then I'm gonna carefully mix it into the bowl with my ingredients, so they get a coating, and then put them all, in theory, back into my little bowls here. It's not too crazy. It's gonna look crazy.
It's gonna look
Yeah.
yummy, I'm sure.
I don't know how many bananas. Maybe one.
Yeah, maybe go for one banana. I mean, well, you could even probably get away with two. Those are pretty big boats. I don't know. Papayas are a lot bigger than I anticipated.
I
them
thought they were
being.
little, and I think I was thinking passion fruit.
Yeah. Oh, passion fruit. Now, passion fruit are very, very sour.
Yeah.
I love
You know
good
what? I
passion
realized
fruit.
there's a lot of fruits I gotta try
Oh my gosh,
in this
Carl.
life.
You know what? You should do passion fruit, star fruit. Oh man,
What's,
there's
oh,
so
and there's
much.
some wild ones. Dragon fruit.
Dragon
Yeah,
fruit, all of those ones with the little seeds and kind of like the juiciness, the ones that you use to make curds.
Yeah.
So like passion fruit, you can make an amazing passion fruit curd to go in some sort of like mess or, oh man, there's so many options.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. Thank God we're making these delicious salads. I'm only gonna work with half of the watermelon today, I think, because I think if I make too much salad, it's just gonna go. Here's the tip, hot tip with my watermelon salad that I selected today. You definitely don't want to overmake how much you're making. Make enough for people who are present, because cheese is a little bit of an expensive ingredient, and it's not something that can sit in the fridge and just last for days and days. I mean, you could probably keep it for about a day before you had to get rid of it, because watermelon and salt and cheese, it's going to desiccate a bit. So you want to make sure, and not be as nice. So you want to make sure this is the kind of salad that you make, and then you serve, and that's it.
It's ready to go.
It's ready to
You gotta
go.
eat it.
Yeah, you
Ready.
gotta eat it. Or keep it in the fridge, like for a good few hours before if you really want it to last. You gotta get it into like a cool fridge. I'm just gonna square that
so
off.
the lemon in the mint, where did that come from?
So the lemon.
That's interesting.
The lemon and the mint just came as like a dressing. So it goes with the olive oil, the lemon, and the mint. So your
They're
vasque is on, sir.
complementary colors.
I have to
Yeah,
step
you
away
do
'cause I
back
just
up
wanna
and,
try this.
You're gonna be good. So here's what I got going on. You know, just a little melange of fruits.
It looks good, melange. What does everybody like in their mélange de fruits? Since we're speaking in français maintenant.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah, I got you,
only
sir.
knew the one word.
No.
I'm going for 10%, like really thick plain yogurt.
Wow, you're moving, kid.
Yeah. Should I slow down for you?
No,
Right
keep
on.
going. You don't
Okay.
have to slow down for me. Nobody slows down for me.
Well, we'll see who's gonna win. I don't
He's
know.
gonna eat my dust.
My presentation is
Your
hard to
presentation
beat.
is gonna be on
Hard
point,
to
that's
beat.
for sure.
hard to beat. So this is leftover yogurt from last week, and then if I use, you know what? I think I will go poppy seeds on top after. But I love using up what we have left. We bought a huge bag of poppy seeds.
I eat Cobb salad.
Yeah.
Carl's amazing for that, and it's such a wonderful thing to do, using up the stuff in your fridge so it doesn't go to waste, especially at a time like now when everything is so precious and like hard to come by, so it's really important to use up what's left in your fridge.
I didn't realize yogurt had so many uses.
Yogurt has so many uses.
You getting violent now?
I'm
Your
always violent here.
body
Oh,
checking
sorry,
me.
Carl.
Who's gonna win? Oh.
Yeah. Too bad I didn't have a spray bottle. Just to have some watermelon juice. All right, no, I'm kidding. Poor Carl. All right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to zest this. I'm also going to try to squeeze out quite a good deal of juice to use in here. I don't want to overjuice it, but maybe I'll just use half and get a couple of tablespoons out of it, because you usually get out of a half about 4 tablespoons. Let's see how we go. I'm going to grab the zester. Carl, what are you up to?
What am I up to? So I added the leftover yogurt, which was not too much.
Yeah?
I'd say maybe about a quarter of this 500-gram thing. I can't do the math. A spoonful of honey, and I'm gonna just slowly mix because I don't want my bananas to get crushed.
Yep.
So
You're like folding now, Carl.
Yeah. I learned that last week.
Yeah, of course. Folding.
I just want everything to get coated.
Let's see this now. I don't know.
Sorry, guys, I have to leave.
Oh, you have to leave.
Sorry.
Kathy, it was great to have you. Be
Thanks
well,
for
Kath. Thanks for coming. But, okay, let's see what I got here. Down at the bottom.
Too much yogurt.
Too much.
Too much yogurt.
Too much yogurt. Okay, Carl. Well, maybe I'm going to have to use the peeler because I don't know where that grater of ours is gone. Have you seen our grater?
I hid it from you.
You hit it. Of course
So
he
you
did.
couldn't,
It's a competition. Leave it to Carl to hide this. Oh.
Yeah, that one doesn't really.
Only because I called him out on camera. No.
Maybe I'm gonna add more fruit to take away the yogurt I can't take out.
Yeah, you do you. I'm getting my zest on here, so. Oh, this is maybe too small to get my zest on in. I need something bigger to get my zest on in. All right, here we go.
You getting zesty?
I'm being zesty. You're zesty bestie. Oh my God, you know it's bad when you're rhyming ridiculous things. Okay, here we go. Going.
You know what would be good?
What's that?
I'm just thinking color. I should have got a kiwi.
Green is good. Green is nice.
It's an interesting one.
It is. It also has a really cool texture. Kiwi. You know what would have made my salad even better?
What's it?
Wine.
Oh. You
Here
know
we
what?
go.
Outdoor, outside with your fruit salad.
Yeah.
Nice glass of cold white wine.
Oh, I love a red.
Hot summer day. Okay, well maybe a rosé.
A rosé. Okay, Carl. I'm into rosé. Has to be Basque though. I like it low sugar.
Yeah.
Here we go. Getting it down here.
Well, I'm almost ready. I don't know
Okay,
about
well,
you.
you're so fancy. Mine takes a lot of hard work.
Yeah?
So, you know.
Can I help with the mint? You want me to start chopping?
Yeah, you can chop the mint.
Okay,
You'll have to
mine
pick
is-
it over.
mine is
Yeah,
kinda
yours
getting
is
ready.
ready. Okay, so you set yours aside. Wow, he is going to be a really good contestant, and he's gonna just help
I'm
me
gonna
out. What a
help.
good
I'm
competitor.
gonna sabotage it. quietly.
Awesome. Yeah. Just pick over those, please. I need about a quarter cup
Quarter cup.
of mint leaves there.
Just gotta chop finely, or.
Yep, chopped finely is good.
Okay.
As long as there's nothing too brown in there.
Yeah.
That's the thing about fresh mint leaves. When you're pulling them out of the garden or you're getting them from your organic store, what ends up happening is they turn a little brown. Here we go. You're not using it right away. All right, here we go. Just a little bit more. Man, this lemon smells awesome. That smells really, really good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead.
So just the leaves, right?
Yeah, just the leaves, please, not the stems. I'm just gonna sprinkle this over top of my watermelon here. I'm gonna put that right in there, and then I'm gonna go ahead with my juice, and I'm gonna juice up about half of my lemon now.
Oh,
Yes, sir, I
so
am.
yours is pretty fancy.
Mine is a little fancy.
I gotta admit.
Well, yeah, it's fancy, but it's simple. Like, the problem is that everybody thinks that you have to add a lot to be like super fancy, but you don't. You can just be really simple and have really strong flavors and.
The flavors is where yours is special. The lemon and the mint, I think.
Yeah, so we'll see how we go here. Now I'm gonna take this. All right, so you can use a lemon squeezer if you've got one. If you're like me and you don't, you just squeeze the lemon in.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. That's right. I love that, Carl. All right, so I'm gonna squeeze a couple of tablespoons in. The beautiful thing is about squeezing it with your finger is you can really get in there.
Yeah.
The other thing is that if you do it into a bowl,
cuts on your hand, or
Yeah, well,
that would be no fun.
yeah, that's just a little painful. But you can put on a glove if you really need to. Carl, you should be hoping I have cuts on my hands. Let's get in the spirit of this competition.
Put your finger here while I...
That's it. Yeah, here. You can arrange that, can't you, Carl? All right, so here we go. I'm gonna get the rest of my juice in here. So there we are. Okay. Good. Now I'm gonna add just a touch of salt to this lemon juice. Not too much, because the thing is, the feta itself has quite a bit of salt in it, right? You don't want to over salt your salad. That wouldn't be nice. So I'm just gonna pull out the...
How diced are we talking?
A little bit dicier than that.
Pretty fine.
Pretty fine, please. Yeah. I mean, like, the more you bruise the leaves, the more flavor you get.
Yeah.
Which is good.
The oil in the leaf,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So it releases it. So
I smell it.
I smell it too. Honestly, I love working with fresh herbs, and these were so affordable. And like I said, if you go out, if you're growing it in your garden, or if you go to the grocery store, you can usually get it for like 99 cents or less if you buy it in the small batches. So it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, everybody can see it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna squeeze the rest of this out.
Man. We're so busy.
We're so busy today because we are double teaming these recipes. Here we go.
What does the winner get? The other person's fruit salad.
The other person's fruit salad. Also just cred.
The loser,
fruit salad cred.
Loser doesn't get to have lunch.
No, oh, really? That seems really harsh. Jeez, Carl, I don't think you're gonna like not winning this competition.
Oh.
But I don't know, because Melissa was the winner.
She's the judge.
Or the judge, yeah. Why did I say she's the winner? I mean, in the end, she will be the winner because she gets to try both salads.
She doesn't like mint.
She doesn't like mint. Oh, dang.
I win.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this, friends. Okay, I'm putting...
It's gotta be neutral.
Let's see, well, we're gonna give it a go and see what happens.
Is this a good, I think
that looks awesome. That looks awesome.
Pretty diced.
Yeah, pretty diced, looks pretty great.
I didn't measure. Do you want to eyeball?
We can eyeball, just put it right in. So now we've got our lemon zest, our mint.
Let me follow you with the camera.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. I'm gonna put just a touch of salt, less than a teaspoon of salt in here with my stuff. And then I'm going to go over top of my salad.
How do you stir with the watermelon? Just carefully?
Very carefully. As you can see, that's got honey on it, so I don't want that in my salad. I'm going to look for...
I hit all the spoons for me.
That's okay. That's awesome.
You found one. Shoot.
Yeah, too bad.
I'm really trying to win this.
He really is doing his best. So I'm going to go ahead and just carefully take this through. Like,
nice.
Yeah, you can see the colors look nice.
That color is beautiful.
Isn't that color look nice?
Yeah.
I might even, I might even ask for a little bit more mint, Carl.
No.
No? It's all you can do for me? Oh, seems harsh, but I accept.
Let me dice some more.
Okay, he's gonna dice some more because he's being again. Fair player. I appreciate you, Carl. I'm gonna wipe off my board as well because what I want to do next is start dicing up my cheese. So if you want to leave your salad at this, you can actually leave your salad at this. If you're like a vegan or you don't want cheese in your salad because feta is just not your jam, you can have a beautiful watermelon salad like this. You can serve it to your kids. You can serve it to your family or your partner or to yourself, whatever works for you or your friends.
So what goes in? Just feta? So is the next step?
Just feta is the next step.
Okay.
So feta, and then I'm going to taste it, and then I'm going to adjust the salt as needed.
Because that's a fine balance.
It is a fine balance.
You've got sour, you've got mint.
Yeah.
You've got...
It's very umami.
Yeah.
So I like to make sure that it is a fine balance, and I think that's looking pretty good, Carl.
This mint away from my...
I won't get it away from you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it right here.
Oh.
That one right there, so it affects your fruit salad. Ah, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, nice.
I wouldn't wreck this fruit salad.
For presentation here. Don't wreck it.
I'm not wrecking anything. I'm psychological warfare over here in this corner. I have no idea, Carl. Anyway, Carl's the things we put up with. All right, so here, just to show you, this is our feta. So this is the sheep. It's actually a mix of sheep and cow's milk. I'm going to bring it over here so you can see it. Yum, 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 yum. Now let me tell you something. There is definitely a difference between traditional feta that's made with cow's milk, which is actually not traditional. Traditional feta is usually made with sheep's milk. But what we're used to getting here is the traditional cow's milk feta, which is a lot more crumbly, a lot more, I don't know, it's textural. This is like creamy and salty, but like not with that harsh after flavor. So if you are not a huge feta fan and you want to try it, I recommend getting like a sheep's flavor. So what I'm going to do with this now, oh my God, get out of here with that. Don't look at that, guys. Don't look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and chop up my cheese here.
This is a beautiful thing.
Oh, very nice.
Maybe I'll put a little mint on for decoration.
Oh boy.
I'll steal
No
your-
sprig on the top.
Yes, exactly. I like that. Okay. Sprig on the top.
No, I'm gonna do the poppy seed action. I don't know. That's maybe.
I like something textural, Carl.
That's what I'm going for, but I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna
Chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips. I would. You know
Chocolate
me.
chips, yeah. Maybe some of that like Nutella stuff.
No, even if you had some granola, I think that could work. Talk. Nuts, sesame seeds. I don't know. That's crazy talk.
That's good. I might even add a little bit more lemon.
Yeah.
The natural sweetness is like so strong in this watermelon.
Holy, look at you squeezing that thing. You're so strong.
I'm a
I
tank
heard
now,
it.
Carl. Yeah. Carl can break eggs with one hand. I can squeeze a lemon with one hand. We're gonna have
We're
a
losing,
fitness off.
losing
What are we
memories.
losing? Oh,
What's your foot there?
yes, I will. So I'm just cubing this feta up now. As you can see, again, like I said, it's quite elasticy, so it's not at all dry and crumbly like, you know, goats and cow's milk feta. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some feta on the top here. So I'm just dropping it on the top first, and then we'll mix it in. I am gonna drop in, I've tasted it, it still tastes really sweet. So what my plan is to mix in the feta, taste it with a bit of the feta. If it's still too sweet, new plan, add a little touch more salt. So I'm gonna cut a little bit more of this feta. I think I'll do one more of this feta. That's a nice chunk of feta there. Oh man, I love this kind of feta, Carl. I can't tell you, it's so delish. It's firm, but it's not crumbly. It's like just super awesome. So I have to be careful that I don't over add feta as well, because I don't want to sway Judge Melissa's mind by having too much salt. But oh my God, it's good. All right.
You done with this?
Yes, sir, I am. Thank you.
So I can show off my creation.
Yeah, I want to see your creation. It looks stunning. I'm gonna still have to present mine, so
Oh, you better catch up.
I gotta catch up. This guy is super slick here. I did not expect that.
Mine was easy.
Simplicity and perfection
Okay,
takes
here we go.
time, Carl.
Ooh, look at this.
Ooh, boy. Fancy
Look
man.
at this.
All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna just,
Down there.
That's what I'm
Oh.
talking about.
I love feta. That does look,
Picture perfect.
it is gorgeous, Carl. So I'm
I
gonna
don't
go,
want to eat it. It's so beautiful.
no, of course. So I'm gonna start to gently stir mine through.
Oh, looking good.
Looking good?
So we're done with these fruits, right?
Yeah, we're done with those fruits. We can put them aside.
Snack it on them.
Now, I'm gonna get a bowl. I'm gonna put some of this in a bowl, and then I'm gonna adjust the seasoning as I need to. And that's the beauty of not over seasoning in the beginning, is that you can adjust at the end. I don't know how many people adjust at the end, but I'm certainly one of those people. So for Judge Melissa here, let's see, I'm gonna put some in a bowl.
This is where I have to offer one whole big papaya bowl. It's not gonna work.
Mine
can't-
is just gonna be a
I
little
can't
bit.
divvy mine up as easily.
And
Yeah.
then put that like that. All right, now I need to taste this all together. So I need to taste mine, Carl, just a second before I serve it to Mel, before I serve it to anybody. And that's the key with cooking and baking, is taste, taste, taste. It's actually a pretty awesome job that way. All right, so Carl's over there, so I'm gonna open my mask. Oh.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
yeah?
I might do a little bit of salt on the top.
So,
Mix it through one more time. Just a touch of salt on Judge Mel's.
and then you're slipping some money underneath.
And I'll slip some money in the bowl. Just a second. I have to go to
Get
my
your
office
elbows
and get my
over.
checkbook.
Put your elbows on
No,
the
I
fruit
won't.
salad.
All right, here we go.
Oh, look at that.
There. Okay, so
Pièce
let's.
de resistance.
Pièce de resistance. Yeah, there is
That
mine.
little leaf made it.
Just a
right?
sec. One more time, Carl.
Okay.
We missed the full cow. You're doing that on purpose. Here, this
No,
one.
it's in there.
There, now it's in there. Now you can all see. What do you think, friends?
Very nice.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's go.
Both are looking very good, but I like
I love that.
Carol. Yeah. But the carols, I love your idea. Put in the, papaya.
Oh, no. That can be remedied.
Oh. Well, you're gonna
All right. How about that, Carl? How's that going for Now I win. Now I win. You see what I did there. I know how to curry favor. All right, just a second. I'm putting this in the fridge because I don't want it to go soft. Okay, and then let's call Melissa.
Okay, we're gonna get the judge.
Go get the judge. We're gonna figure this out. Now I'm gonna try to make this cupboard a little bit less messy before she gets out here. It's highly unlikely that's gonna happen. I'm gonna put this over here. Oh my God, is she coming? Do we have a spoon for her? Hi, Judge Melissa. All right, so let's do this. Do we have a towel?
Are you presenting it on
I am presenting it on that.
These coffee mugs.
I am a copycat.
Imitation.
Is the best form of
The
flattery.
sincerest form of flattery, right? All right. So
I'm
let's
curious
do
how
this.
these poppy seeds are gonna.
I am too. It'll be quite interesting
Should
to
we get a
see.
picture? I mean, everybody's seen it. We got it
Everyone
on
can
video.
see.
Yeah.
That's right.
We got an actual picture. It looks so pretty.
I'm gonna cut them in half and maybe give you a quarter.
Yeah, of course.
Is that okay?
All right. So let's maybe I'm gonna grab a fork for her. Maybe do we have an? Oh, she has a fork. Okay. So do you have a fork for each one now? So you don't get the
Get
flavor
this
of the
out
other
of
one.
here. I gotta.
Yeah. Oh, Carl. He is such a bougie person today. What do you mean? Oh, Carl,
Come on,
sorry
get
about
out
that.
of here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you ruined it.
I ruined it. My special skill. I ruined it. Okay, here we go.
Everybody be careful.
Let's see.
Big knife here.
Big knife.
That's a lot of fruit, eh?
It's a lot of fruit, but it'll be super delicious, Carl. It looks amazing.
Which side?
The smallest
I
size.
think. Okay, if you
She's
give
got to
me
eat
that.
2 salads, and you're gonna have to drink a glass of water in between because his is super
You ready
duper
for the
sweet.
palate?
You have to
So let's
clean.
let me get my glass.
Yeah, she's gonna go get her glass because I'm very particular about her
Good.
having a super clean palate when she tries our salads.
Beautiful.
I think it looks awesome,
You
Carl.
know what? Yours
In the
was-
spirit
yours
of
was fine in the bowl. I
mine
think.
was well, you know what though? That's what you get, Carl, for stepping it up a notch. Makes me think of my feet. Oh my gosh.
This
Okay.
was fun today. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good. All
Don't
right.
have to worry about hot ovens.
Okay, Judge Melissa, get in here.
Ooh, these look so
You
delicious.
make it. All right, let's see
Does
what
it matter
you
which
think.
one?
Oh no.
No, go with one first, then have a sip of water, and then go with the next one. Just make sure you get a bit of everything with each salad.
Start off with watermelon because it's my favorite.
All right, let's see.
Got a little bit of cheese in
We
there.
got an advantage. It's our favorite.
You said she doesn't like mint.
I was lying.
You were lying. Ooh.
That's really good.
Oh, she likes it. She likes it, girl.
Taste the
Really?
lemon?
I taste the lemon. I taste the cheese.
Oh.
The watermelon was so juicy. So good.
This is really good, guys.
I've never had it's different. Cheese and fruits I've never really done. So
Oh, yes.
good. Carl's one looks very pretty.
You may need a
Plating is everything.
That is right.
That is true. Presentation.
poppy seeds. It's the make or break.
Do you think so? I like poppy seeds.
Good.
The Michelin star poppy seed.
Trying to get one of everything in here.
Let's see what we got.
Mm.
How
Uh-oh.
was it? Yogurt and honey.
That was good.
Is that?
Uh-oh.
That was really good.
Uh-oh.
So what did you say? Is it a draw or
I love watermelon, but Boy, I've never had papaya before.
Is it interesting?
It's an interesting flavor. It's really good. I'm gonna kind of have to go with Carl's. Becca.
All right.
So
Carl,
Becca is amazing.
Oh, it's
I
all
love watermelon.
Congratulations, Carl.
But they're both my lunch today.
Excellent. And I don't get to eat lunch today, apparently. Spoke too soon there a little earlier.
Yeah.
Hi,
At least
Rebecca.
we're all getting our fruit intake for the day.
That's it. And thank you, Mel, so much for judging for us. Yeah.
Thank you
Do you want
guys
to
for
take this
having
with you?
Of course I am.
There she
Oh,
goes. She
fork
gets
is
two. All right. She's got one fork in her.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Good job.
The watermelon bowl.
Awesome. The watermelon bowl was key to presentation.
Yeah.
I know what's good,
Are
Carl.
you sure? Look at this.
Let me try this. You didn't try mine. Go try mine.
Make a mess of the plate.
I am going to
Oh,
make
you're
a mess
right,
of the plate. That's just me.
Oh, what's it? Poppy seeds? I didn't even try it yet because I knew it would be fantastic.
Uh-huh. Super good, Carl. I love it. Hang on. He's going to try mine.
Okay, I will. I should. I got a big spoon.
All right, Carl. In here.
I gotta clean it.
You want a piece of watermelon for me to put it inside of? Are you okay with that? We can put it on a piece of mint.
Back off.
Okay, boss. Get in there. Hard times, eh? When you're not the winner.
Perfect picture there.
Do you like it?
I do like the lemon.
See?
I didn't know how it was gonna.
He wasn't sure about it, but it's actually a really delicious salad.
You know what? You gotta go easy on the mint and the lemon just to make it a hint.
Mm.
That'll work. That's a good one.
Simple but delish.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. All right, friends.
We did good today.
We did.
It was a lot of
Whichever
fun.
salad you choose to make this week.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yes, the ingredients are in the email.
Yeah, I'll and I'm gonna post this later with instructions.
Absolutely.
on our YouTube.
Great.
For sure. All right, my friends, thank you so much for coming. It's been a pleasure to see you. We love you, and we'll see you again next week, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Enjoy your salads.